Day 51, a new week, and it was not a good weekend. A lot of assets hitting red, and our stock, United Health Group, no exception. This was our last flame of hope from all those bullish signals we got. They were looking promising once upon a time. That was a different week. $997, 68-cent loss from the trade. There's the Dow Jones, just under 3% loss for the day, and that's over 7% in the last 3 days. Pretty big numbers for the Dow. Expect that to see that on the NASDAQ 100, but not our old Dow. And we are ever so close. All we need is another 3% drop, and we are back to pre-COVID levels. But where it bottoms out is anybody's guess at the moment. Let's check those other charts. I don't know if there's going to be any bullish signals out there, but we better check and find out. JP Morgan heads to new lows. Bye-bye, JP Morgan. So many gap downs on these stocks over the weekend. A lot of selling off. I don't actually have access to sell on the weekend. It would be nice. Seems like a bit of a fix that institutions like banks and hedge funds can sell on a weekend, but it's much more difficult as a retail investor to get that option. Just keep the markets open 7 days, why not? That Amgen trade, if it had hung in there, that'd be looking real nice. Big drops on Dow Inc. Just over 12% in the last 3 trading days. Yep, no signals for us tonight. That is okay. Didn't expect any. It does feel like the market is going to keep selling off and keep selling off. Might be a good time to start buying. We'll go back tomorrow. Day 52. Another red day on the Dow. Not too bad though. It was about 1-3% down to the low, but it looks like it's going to close more around the 0.5% down mark. Let's check those charts. Merck here making a bullish divergent bar with a just about low down there. Might as well have a pop at it. Okay, let's set that down. Don't want to get caught out by spreads in the after hours getting us in if it's just ever so slightly above the high. So we have put that a bit further up. Hopefully serves us well. And maybe we can see that awesome oscillator start to turn soon. Quite a bit of downward momentum in it at the moment though, so that is going to take time. Another tumbling day for Procter & Gamble. 3.5% shaved off. Bullish divergent bar on Verizon. Wouldn't mind one of those further down. Too close to the alligator at the moment. Coca-Cola about 3.5% down on the day. Maybe we can get a decent bullish reversal candle further down. Wouldn't mind getting on that one. But it is going to be just the Merck & Co. Inc. trade that we get down on the charts. Let's hope that it hovers around for a bit. Get the awesome oscillator back on side. Get a second wise man and then really start to push some volume. Why not, right? Our interest rate decision tomorrow. Probably not going to be a fun ride, I'd say. Day 53. Classic one on Merck. What happened here? So it opened up in the pre-market at 11:30 this morning. 17 seconds past, 11:30 to be precise. That was at a price of 85.50. And in less than a minute later, we were out of the trade. Stop loss hit. And in fact, we do see the open of the candle is registered as being right at the very bottom. So in a fair, just and reasonable world, we would have opened the day where the open is and not got into the trade until maybe recently. It does look like prices climbed since there, but I don't know. Let's look at the 30-minute chart. Yeah, so if we'd got in it recently, that would be a bit more acceptable. But look at this for an egregious trade. What can you do about that? Get a new broker maybe? At least it wasn't a cranked up risk at 1%, but yet 2% drop from our open to the close. Not ideal at all, and it does push us below 10% of our starting balance, now at 89,886. And it was the Federal Reserve interest rate decision today, of course, and they went for 0.75%, 75 basis points. A little bit sharper than they'd been signaling at the previous 50. But after that inflation report, they do want to try and get it down. Very understandable. Let's see what it's done on those Dow charts. I think we want to get this bullish trade down now on Amgen. This is where we lost on a previous bearish trade. I think we go for it. We've got to try something. And even though we did have a signal back up here, it wasn't far enough from the alligator. Now looking at quite a bit healthier in that regard. Let's place that down, sticking with the 0.2% risk. There you see it. Come on, Amgen. And it is just going to be Amgen. Out of one pharmaceutical company today, maybe back into another. Well, that's turning the tables. Be back tomorrow. Day 54. Another red day on the Dow. Who would have guessed? Just about 2% off as we head into the close. And we have lost the signal on Amgen. It's pushed right through our would-be stop loss. Opened quite a bit lower. And not making a bullish divergent bar today, so we're not going to reset it. We are just going to delete that trade off. There it goes. And we'll see about the other 29. We are actually seeing a bullish divergent bar on Merck. close right up at the high. I don't think we want to get one down after our experience yesterday. Have that horrible but understandable feeling that again we'll get tagged in just about and it'll head back to the stop loss. We'll wait on this one, see if we get a second wise man trade and maybe take a look at it again then. Apple's down beneath 130 now and 5.5% off Chevron. Down it goes. Bullish divergent bar on United Health Group. Maybe let's wait and see if we can get a second wise man signal. We'll have a punt on Coca-Cola. First wise man signal, bullish divergent bar away from the alligator. And there's some fine angulation going on. Good bit of room as well between where it's going to be closing and where we would be getting in. Only just about a bullish divergent bar, so we shouldn't get knocked in just because of a wide spread or some weird system error. Hopefully if the trade triggers, it turns into a proper signal. Second wise man and third wise man down the line potentially. 90 shares for a 0.2% risk, $60 for the entry price, $58 for the stop loss. Place it on the charts. Maybe that'll be our dream come true. Get back up to those highs. Maybe tomorrow get a plus 13% day for no real reason. Fingers crossed. Day 55, end of the week of course. We did get into our Coca-Cola trade quite near the high of the day, just about 10 minutes after market open. And we are a touch under, but plenty of distance between us and the stop loss, so not too worried about this one. There's the Dow index. It is going to be closing around about 4.5% down for the week. And we are actually getting a bullish divergent bar here on the index. Why not? Let's get a stop trade down on the index. I think I've done the risk right. We'll see how that one goes. There it is. How about them other charts? 3M got ourselves a stop trade here. Here it is. Down it goes. If we'd set that Merck trade down, it looks like we would have been just a touch down at the moment. Certainly not at the would-be stop loss, but not looking promising. Home Depot got a bullish divergent bar. Just going to check the average true range. 968, so it's plenty far away from the alligator. Let's give this one a try. Another promising trade hits the charts. People are going to start taking on more home improvement again? Maybe. Alright, so that's all we got. 3M, Home Depot, and the Dow Jones average itself. Those are our stop trades, and we've also got Coca-Cola that we are in, hovering just beneath our entry price at the minute. Not a good week, but let's check it out over in the trading journal, see how we're doing there. Journal time then. Scroll down to our latest trade. We did have United Health up here. That got knocked out right at the start of the week. It was the last one clinging on from all of these trades here. Then we did also get in and out of Merck pretty quick. That was a tough one to take. We got into Coca-Cola though, as we know. Happy for them to save us. 16 trades, 21 sub trades now over 55 days. $10,000 down from the 100,000 start. Profitunity, here we come. Back again on Monday.